Hey, welcome everybody. I kind of took a break all day. Uh, got the section done, but we're going to build some tips today. Now, I said that I wasn't going to use half inch because I didn't have any. Well, I looked around at my stuff and I have some half inch that's barely contest wood. It's 6 pounds, but hey, that's good enough. We have to do what we have to do. I did cut some out of 1/8 inch, but you kind of got to weigh your options. So if I cut some out of 6 or 1/8 inch, and I have to put 3/8 around the perimeter to to make it so that the tissue paper has a place to attach to, all the glue and all the things that go together with that, it doesn't make sense. Remember, I'm going to be covering this with Japanese tissue, so I need to I have to think ahead. Japanese tissue does not act the same as silk span. It doesn't go around the corners very well. However, this English Japanese tissue that I bought really does. It really does work good. So anyway, I cut one out of 1/8 inch, just the shape, and we'll use that as the pattern. And I'm going to add a half inch so that I have some sanding room. So, remember, do as I say, not as I do. We're going to cut this with the jigsaw again. All right, and it looks like everybody can see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to weigh these, and they should be no more than about 7 grams when they're all cut, trimmed, and fit. Man, this jigsaw was a good investment for 20 bucks. Okay. Now I've been using oh shoot, we can't sand with that. There's no slick paper on it. I've been using a wingtip design on these light XL airplanes that are indicative to an I-beam wing, meaning it's just a half inch perimeter out of half inch rolled over with, of course I did use leading edges on these, and I'm going to do that again just for the simple fact of using Jap tissue. So, there you have the basic shape. So now I need to mark this out. That's where I need to end up. Like I say, this wood here is barely contest wood. It's 88 grams for 1/2 inch by 3 by 36. It's 6 1/4 pound wood. But I'm hoping that there's so little of it that it's going to be all right. You could cut your finger off real easy doing this. I'll just go to there and then grind it out with the Dremel. These don't yield the best looking tip, but they do yield the lightest tip. Okay. We don't have any chatters, but that's okay. I wonder what happened to my 80 grit paper. I had a little. Gonna need to go to the store and get some 80 grit paper. Can't be locked up too long. Got to have my model supplies. That's 320. Talked to somebody today about this bit. They agreed. Oh, there's some 80. They agreed you don't want to run that in a Dremel. Yeah, this is a real fast, easy way to make a tip. So that's why we're doing this. It's real light. Hopefully this is 7 grams. Pretty dusty. And I just had it. There we go. Okay, let's see what it weighs. See this, I was gonna build these up, but as I stated, if you build it up, then have to put a perimeter of 3/8 around it with all the glue, it's gonna be heavier than what I'm gonna get here. So I'm hoping this is 7 grams. It's 8 grams, but it'll be 7 grams when I sand it a little more. 8 grams, so we can live with that. I mean, We'll sand it a little bit and try to get a gram off of it. We'll get a weight on this wing in this. This is going to be a short video. I ran on for about 3 hours today, and I realized that nobody can sit and watch this for 3 hours when I'm not talking and just sanding. I don't know how anybody could do that, but I get people that want me to do this, so let's see what we got over here. So, $7 grams. We made it. Okay. Now I got to make another one. We might have to use silk spin on the tips, but it's definitely going to be Jap tissue on everything else. So, anybody got a guess on what this wing is going to weigh? So we're going to cut that off there too. That will do what? Yep. So I need that 1/2 inch piece. I think I'm going to give away an ARF. I have a ARF. I don't particularly care for ARFs, so I think I might do some type of drawing on stun hanger. It's a $200 SV11. Some people think that's a kit. It's not a kit. It's just like them carbon fiber parts you buy from Russia. Those aren't kits. Those are ARFs. Building is this. Assembling a kit is not building an airplane. Assembling an ARF. Heck, with what I'm doing here, you get to see me cut my finger off live. Yeah, the dust. Remember, guys, this is not the correct use of a jigsaw, but this is what I have. So this should be done on a table, a table jigsaw or a bandsaw. kind of like my left-hand drive worm gear skill saw. It's a framing saw. I've taken the guard off of it. Very dangerous, but it's the only way you can see the line. Okay, we got through it without losing a finger. Okay, let's see what we got over here. 6-ounce wing. It's with the bell crank right now it's 6 ounces. So we're gonna add tips and blocks. You know, we'll give a guesstimate weight here in a minute. Everybody make sure to like, subscribe, share. We're getting more subscribers. It seems this month has been pretty good. We're picking up 2 to 3 a day instead of the normal 1 a day. So that's good. Super chats help, but the sharing of the videos really helps. It helps the channel metrics, and so does the likes. And it don't cost you nothing. Man. Okay, where's my other one? Let's see what this one weighs. It weighs 7 grams. So we got a ½ ounce for wingtips. Yep, 15 grams. 14 and a half, 15, plus it'll cut some of this off. So that's good. So if they're saying 7 grams each and 15 grams together, that means one of them's heavier than the other. It's right on the edge. It must be this one. So let's sand them together so we got identical pieces. Gotta cut them together, it looks like. Pen. So, anybody that's been following this thread knows that this airplane is not very old. It's old in concept. I said that I was going to do it months ago, but I didn't start building it till a week ago. So it's a week old. It doesn't take long. The wing is done 1 hour a day. Except on the weekends. I put in 3 hours on it today and 3, so I got 5. That's 5, 8. I've got 11 hours in doing it, getting it this far. And that's cutting all the parts, sourcing the material out of my stockpile. So this one here, we got to get down to 7 grams. It's probably 7.5 right now. That's why it's, like I say. Okay. I'm gonna have to clean up tomorrow. Made a big mess in here. I think I've cut this one wrong. I've still got to set the land. Well, I guess I can stand it off with a couple of pieces. So we have to do the lead out block. We want it to be like so. Okay. Poor planning. I cut another one, I guess. Let's see. Maybe I can just, no. Poor planning. So, let's do this. Let's cut another one. And what I meant by that is the inboard wingtip here I've got to have a land for the wingtip for the lead out slider. Well, if I've cut this away like that, the lead outs are at the incorrect angle. They have to be like this because this tip is leaning back. So we're going to lay out another one. It's better to waste a piece of wood and cut a good one than it is to try to scab something together. So I need I need 5/8 of an inch at the tip here. Yep. I would rather do that than make it easy on myself. And I got it hot in here. I need to turn the heater off again. I hope that made sense, what I'm telling you. So before I cut this, I'll look and make sure I have the angle correct. So the tip looks like this, the cutout looks like that instead of round. And you kind of want that at a 45 or a 90 to the trailing edge, so we'll check that too. Man, my eyes close. That's pretty close. Let's go over this way. Yeah, you can't, you know, it's off maybe a 32nd of an inch. So we'll cut it like that. So we get one more time to try to cut my hand off. Hopefully we can get through that. Normally I use my eyelet type lead outs, but I've got this line slider here. I'm just going to utilize it. Don't want to go through a big rigmarole making stuff. Okay. So what that does there is it gives me a place to glue this lead out slider that's in a 90-degree angle to the trailing edge by offsetting that edge like that. It was something that I thought about before, but was kind of distracted doing these videos of actually implementing. So that's good. It'll be glued on like that, see? Then it's at 90 degrees to the trailing edge. Or is it? Might want to angle a little bit more. The reason for that, if your lead outs are in a bind in any which way, the airplane will hunt. We can't have that. see if we got anybody talking over there. Nope. Jack Snavelly's on. Let's see here. 6 ounce wing. Yeah. Same post. Okay. Let's take the best one of these. Okay. Want these tips to be exact. Doesn't take much extra time to do it right. So now we'll glue the tips on. I need to peel that off. Then we'll get a weight on this and we'll call it a day. Of course, I'll probably still work on it a little tonight, but it's so hard for me to make a video with somebody looking over my shoulder that I really just can't whip through this stuff like I like to. Remember, sand the inside of your airplane so it's as pretty as the outside. Not only is it lighter, it's stronger. Has less chance for a stress riser. Okay, I'm gonna set we'll set this in here. We'll tack the tips on. I'll get a weight. We'll take a look and see where we're at. I got that wingtip weight box out of that crashed airplane. Here's a wingtip weight box, already got weight in it. We'll take that out. This one's ready to go. So all that'll be left to do on this wing is to make the landing gear floors. This is my Huntersville crash. Okay, that's front. Goes on like so. When I crashed Thunderbolt 1, it lived to fly in Thunderbolt 3. Same pilot, same bell crank, tail wheel, wingtip weight box, lead outs. It's always good to repurpose this stuff. It saves you a lot of work. So we need to take the finish off this. I might have to put a new door on it. No, it's coming. Good as new. Now this bolt sticks out a little far, so we'll have to cut that off. Get out my Knipex little mini bolt cutters. That's that. And grind the bolt flat. Hate to make sparks with these glasses on. These are Ray-Bans. I don't want to get any pits in my new glasses. Okay, so we got the front. The front goes up there. So we got a wingtip weight box. We have the tips done. Sheeting done. Let's see. Let's sink the tip box. So you got to make sure that you get it on the right side. This is the front. It goes right here. Of course, that you have to excavate that out. Front. I don't know as if you can see that or not. I need a cameraman. Production crew. Cleanup. Something. Front. Front is there. Nope, you can't see what I'm doing. Oh. So I'm just going to take this box and you can't believe how much work that saved. Making a little wingtip weight box and door and all that. That takes more time than you think. So that's where it goes. Need to cut it undersize. Where the heck is my knife? There it is. I found a horn. I do have a elevator horn. I had called Oki Air and requested the products a week ago, and I still ain't got them. So I got to do what I got to do. This blade is not sharp anymore. We got to have sharp, man. Any of you guys watch Hobby Show TV? I watch it just for Carolina Florisi or whatever how you say her name. I guess I'm getting old. She must be 30. She's just so cute. But I don't speak her language. Perfect woman. Beautiful and can't understand a word she's saying. Come on now. It's right over the top of this rib, so you got to excavate the rib so the box sits right on top of the rib. Yeah, we got it on the bottom. Boy, that would be a bummer. Get it on the top. Of course, I've seen them on the forum do it. Oh, yeah, I meant it to do it like that. Your ass. Okay, got that out of there. Front. Okay, so now we need some sandpaper so it fits in perfect. It's better to have it fit too tight than too loose. Because you can always sand to make it fit perfect. You can't hardly put material back. There we go. Let's see here. We got a little hanging up on the rib right there. I leave it stick up about a 1/16 of an inch. And then we're going to wick the CA on there. Maybe. Ooh, be careful. Glue the door on. That's a disaster. And it's possible. So I need to take that off. I need to make sure we're not doing that. Nope. Okay, good. You see how it's sticking up about a 1/16 of an inch there? About a 3/32 on the leading edge, but it's about 1/16 right there, right there. So we're going to take some tape. So we didn't do too much in tips tonight. I did them, but kind of got sidetracked. That's why I say it's easier for me to build these things when I'm not on camera, because I'm not telling anybody what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. The tape is to protect the wood, because I'm going to take 80 grit sandpaper and grind that off right on down. And then I'll come back with some 320 and smooth it out, and it'll be just like it's part of it. But we want to dig any big scratches in the leading edge sheeting. I don't know if you can see it or not. I guess you can. Keep sanding until you hit the tape. You'll know it when the sound changes. I guess I can glue the wingtip on while I'm on over here too. Oh, we're down to the tape. It's starting to peel up. So I got a little bit of a gap there, so we'll add some glue and that'll fill that gap. Oh shoot, that got on the door. I hope it didn't glue it. I mean, I can get it off, it's just a pain. Yeah, I'll get it out of there now. NCA is so wicked. It wicks everywhere so fast, wherever you don't want it. Okay, let me kick that off so I know that I can put the door back on it. But this dust will kill you, man. Okay, we lucked out. I need to put my little dowel in the bottom of it so I can get the screw in there easy. There we go. So we've sanded down to the tape. That means that it's still tape height high. But you certainly don't want to sand with 80 grit on the sheeting. So we're going to change back over to 320 and bring it down till it's flush. And because I'm using the headset here, you can't hear the sound change, but when you're sanding, if you listen, you can hear the sound change when you sanded far enough. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I need a little bit heavier grit sandpaper for that edge though. Don't want to go too far because you're going to be filling with dope and tissue. Well, we got some type of message here. Let's see. Okay. Nothing. Okay, so we got the wingtip weight box. I'll just set the wing tips up there with the slider on it. We'll see what the wing weighs, and I think I'm going to wrap it up. It's drum roll. Give me a guess, everybody. Tell me what do you think it's going to weigh. This will include wingtip weight box, wingtips, bell crank, lead outs, 2 tips here. One. Where's the other one? There it is. Okay. Only thing it doesn't have on it is flaps, horns, and a push rod. Yeah, we're going to need that on there so I can see it. Give me a guess, guys. How much? Yeah. As it sits right there, it's 8 ounces, not 7. So, 8 ounces plus a horn. Let's see, I got a horn here somewhere. We got landing gear blocks to go in it. So I guess all this rigmarole will be a 10-ounce wing, complete, finished. Yeah, that's pretty good still. It's good when them guys on the forum are building 16-ounce wings. I don't know how to get any lighter. I'm using the lightest materials I can get. The the finish is basically where most of the guys bulk up, and my finishing method is the lightest that I've run across. I've got other people using it, and it yields a 6-ounce finish on a big airplane every time. It just takes a lot of work. You know, most people don't want to do the work that it takes, where you have to sit down and sand and rub and buff and polish. It just, like I say, it's just, it's a killer. All right, that's the. Let's see, how long did we run here? I don't want to make it too short. Didn't want to make it too long. So we'll check the time here. It's 1 hour. It's good. Yeah, we're going to continue on the Ringmaster build. It's just that I haven't got over to John's. That airplane is in his basement right now, and I'll get back to that. It's all that's left to do on it is carve the tips, install the wing, put the stabilizer and put the push rod on it, and finish it. So that airplane is 2 days away from finishing is all. There's not a lot of work to do on that. So we'll get back to it. I just started this build because I'm cooped up. I got nothing to do, and I got to do something. So I want to thank you for watching, and let's see here. Thanks for watching. Until I see you again, fair winds, tight lines. See ya.